you know what?
Oh.
It's BokeBros episode 3. How exciting
Finally.
is this? I had to actually...
Episode 3, finally.
I actually had to think. I had to think, what episode number are we on? It's only number 3. Lost count already. Okay.
Well, by the way, on my desk, this is not a clock. This is something I want to demonstrate later in this episode. But now, I would put 2 of this NO2 battery in there. See? No hand. Actually, there's hand. You can put in any way. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's the plus and minus sign. So yeah,
it looks like a bin
it.
from my angle.
And then click. Oh, this is just a wake up. Click. Yeah. Yeah, it's working. Yeah. Okay, let's move on.
I simply cannot wait, Locke. It sounds so amazing. Okay, moving on to the main topic of BokeBros episode 3. It's been a busy week, hasn't it? Busy 2 weeks, busy 3 weeks.
Yeah, it's crazy.
In the world.
It's busy for the whole camera world.
Full frame mirrorless. Everybody's building up to photokina. Everybody's juices are ready to burst out of their juice balls all over the camera community. Everywhere. And Canon and Nikon have been busy with their full frame mirrorless, haven't they?
Yeah.
You got to see the Z6, Z7.
I love the camera body. I love the body. I've touched it from another photographer who is really closely with Nikon. I've touched it before. I love it.
So did you touch the body? Did you touch the body of the photographer who you're really close to, or you touched the camera body? Ah, okay.
The camera. What do you think?
I think it's great. I've been looking forward to something from Nikon that kind of sparks my interest again. I love Nikon. I started, my love affair with Nikon started off back in university, back in college.
I thought you start with Pentax.
Yeah, I started with Pentax, but nobody likes Pentax, do they? You know, when you look at the old film cameras, the F2, F3, they're quite small camera bodies, and then they're rangefinders. Those are the cameras that I really like. Yeah.
This as well. Yeah.
SLRs were slim before they were these burger-shaped objects from, Canon, Nikon. And this is really a step in the right direction for people who don't want to carry burgers in their bags.
But I still feel like the Z6 and Z7 is not a threat to Sony yet.
Ooh.
I mean, for now.
That's quite a bold statement, though.
Like the grip is really good, this and that, but then, like, for example, the burst rate is not there.
I mean, I think this is just a kind of enthusiast, sort of pro-enthusiast level, isn't it? It's not like top-end mirrorless.
No.
I think they're kind of testing the waters. They're figuring out, are people going to buy our mirrorless cameras? Are our pros going to buy our mirrorless cameras? And if they will, then I guess it makes sense to kind of move over.
Yeah, actually, quite. That's quite true. It's not likely the first one would be like the top, the pro level D5 mirrorless. That makes sense. Agree.
I think that's how it's always worked, isn't it? With any kind of cameras, any new system that's been released, this is still for proper photo geeks. So it's a tough one.
Yeah, it's not bad, really. Yeah.
But will Sony be releasing something else? Who knows? Oh no, I shouldn't. That's further down in the document, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
No, but it's an interesting time because everybody's making their announcement right now. But then Nikon have made the announcement, and then the Z7 is coming out end of September, and then Canon made an announcement. Canon's is coming out in October, isn't it?
I can't remember. I didn't got invited to the Hong Kong release event. Now it's just on the record. Like when people watch my channel, seems like I'm avoiding Canon. Now I don't hate Canon. I really want to get my hands on the Canon R. It's just I don't get to the Hong Kong events. I haven't gone to try it. What do you think? Is it as good as the Nikon?
You know, when I first went in and I kind of believed the hype for a bit, but you know, when I first picked up, I was like, yes, full frame mirrorless Canon colors science, dual pixel autofocus, 4K. But of course, in the actual announcement, the little slideshow, they don't mention the crop and things like that. So
they didn't mention it
no,
in the...
not even in
So
the
it's like-
specifications. No, nothing. Even in the
So
kind of
not even small text.
No.
Not like those 3 points small text.
in the marketing bump in the little kind of brochures they gave us, nothing. So you have to actually ask. So we only got to find out if you actually ask. So or if you figure out, okay, there's a bit of a crop there. Well, it's basically a 5D Mark IV without a mirror. It's
Yeah, I don't get it because I always think that it's Canon keep on giving out message to us that don't use our camera for video. Is it the message they're giving us because they just don't bother. Now they add a C-lock. Oh, it works.
exploded. Wham there.
Yeah. Let's talk about this later. But anyway,
It wants to be
Yeah.
talked about. Attention-seeking box shithole.
I mean now they put in C-lock, so the message even more confusing me. I mean
Yeah.
now you got C-lock. It's really good for video, but there's a crop. Like, what are you trying to tell us, the Canon? Why?
It's another facepalm moment, isn't it? It's like
Yeah,
double
exactly.
facepalm. Boosh.
The grip is good. Is the grip good?
Yeah, I mean it's quite similar to Nikon. You'd want it to be a bloody good grip because the lenses are massive. I've not seen lenses that big.
It's almost like a Sigma. It reminds
No.
me of Sigma. Sigma always like to release some really huge art lens.
Honestly, you'll see in the upcoming weeks. You see how fat they are. The girth on them.
Yeah, I can't wait. I should be able to get my hands on them in Photokina. Finally.
Ooh, that's another topic we're coming to later.
Yeah.
Yeah. But when we're talking about colour science, nice colour science, good for video, I think the X-T3 is going to be a camera that's definitely worth looking at. That seems to have it all. They've improved the autofocus apparently. Fuji colours are super nice.
Should be. They make film before.
Exactly. But, and then 4K 60.
Yeah.
Internal.
10 bit, is it?
10-bit. I think 10-bit is...
I think it's 10 bit. Internal 10 bit at 420.
Yeah.
Output HDMI 10 bit 422. So 10 bit 420 with 4K 60p. It sounds like a GH5.
Yeah, totally.
It's a APS-C sensor.
Yeah, bigger.
20 FPS electronic shutter. That sounds like Sony A7R3. Yeah. No, not R3. A9.
I mean, it sounds like it's actually going to be a good camera, not just for stills, but also video. Panasonic
like
GH5.
I'm sure it's really good because XT2 was already quite good. I mean, it's
Yeah.
already amazing. Now it's even better. Moving on, we have to talk about Sony. Sony, they haven't. That's no rumor at all from Sony.
Yeah. But something has got to be coming out, right? If Nikon and Canon have juiced all over the world with their cameras.
Yeah, it would
Sony's-
embarrassing in Photokina that Sony don't have anything exciting.
For
That
sure.
would be
Sony's
embarrassing.
building up their juice balls and they're ready to splurge everywhere. On top of that, Panasonic.
Yeah, Panasonic. Everyone's talking about they are going to have full frame.
What are they thinking? This is nuts.
It's
full frame.
going to be huge. I mean,
Well, no, it's going to
literally
be full frame
huge,
size.
and it's going to be great. Micro Four Third was great, but it becoming it's becoming the thing that's holding GH5 back. I mean, for GH5 users like Kai, just stop lying to yourself. It's holding it back. Seriously. I mean, it's good for compact camera or something like that, but for interchangeable lens, it's a little bit too small.
And this is funny because Locke was the Micro Four Thirds fanboy before.
Yeah, because it's great for like leisure. I mean, great for like even pro photographer, great for their leisure, but it's for pro use. It's really is yeah, it's good for video, but full frame's better.
But I don't know what they're going to do. Are they going to use the same mount? It's not possible, surely.
No, it's not possible.
So they're going to have to create a new mount.
Yeah,
Or-
like Canon did.
Or they use somebody else's mount. Cameras, don't
Leica mount.
Don't think so. I mean, it's coming up. How many days are we? How many days away to Photokina?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Hoo.
Yeah.
Here we come, Cologne. But yes, Phototina.
Phototina.
That's that girl who's on the Matt Granger show, isn't it? Tina.
Photo Tinder.
Phototina. Yeah. But Photokina. Photokina's coming up, and me and Locke are getting together
Yeah.
to get out
Cologne.
to no good. Fantastic. Keep those eyes peeled. Not with a peeler, because that hurts, alright? But, yeah. Anything else you have to say?
I'm going to shoot vlog all the way, travel vlog, and then we'll meet in Photokina, couple Photokina, something like that. And then we are, other than that, we are going to still shoot a little bit more other video for BokeBros. Probably going to recycle some old idea from digital web, something like that.
There's nothing wrong with recycling old shit. That's what the
Especially
world
it's
is
your
about now.
own, especially it was your own video, ideas.
I thought you were going to say your own shit. Yeah. If you imagine
Yeah,
it, we're making the world a less smelly, dirty place by recycling our old shit.
But anyway, this bit is it's just a small, quick review of something that is like I think it's interesting to talk about, but it's not enough for a full video.
We don't have that much time, so let's make this quick, Lock. What is it? What does it do?
This is called enquiries.
Okay, sounds
So
like
kind of
hemorrhoid.
like because some people really want to use, they think they should use rechargeable, but they think it's annoying to remember to charge it, and then they mix up charged and empty battery. So this is your solution, because what you do is just like the beginning of this video, you put in empty battery onto the top. I think you can put like 20 on top of it because it's quite big on top. Press a button, it will charge one by one. I think it's 2 by 2. It charges 2 at the same time. And after that, it just drop into this drawer, ready to use. You don't have
It doesn't
to
do
think
triple.
about that.
It doesn't do AAA batteries.
They give you this kind of like adapter for put in AAA, and then it become a AA. Okay,
It's a
next
machine
one.
that charges AA batteries. Moving on.
Automatically, because you don't have to think about
All
it.
right, just that's
Good.
an extra word. Okay, move.
And then have you saw this one?
It looks like a lens cap.
Yeah, it's a lens cap, but it's like swing. Wow. Whoops. Have you seen this?
It looks like hipster sunglasses.
This is called lens caps
Yeah.
with a T at the end. So
Moving on.
Hang on, even though they're 58 millimeters and 52, I think. So I don't have a 58 millimeters diameter lens, so I have to like kind of demonstrate it like this. So it's always on your camera. It's just a flip to open it, and then you will never lose it, something like that. Well, actually, I don't find this useful, but I think it doesn't mean that I don't find it useful, then it's totally useless. So I think it's still worth to mention it. I don't get paid talking about these two products, by the way. Just fully disclose.
Please don't unsubscribe. That should be a section. That should be a regular format. That should be a regular feature. Lock review shit. Lock looks at shit. Lock's first look at utter shit.
It's not utter shit.
Okay.
I mean, this is really useful.
This is enough of this section. All right. Let's cut it short and move on to some questions. Hashtag Ask BokeBros. Hashtag
Boom.
Okay.
Anyway, the first question.
Yes.
I mean, the first two questions is actually
greedy.
asking the same. I mean, kind of same thing. So from Andy the Lab said, before you were YouTube famous, what did you unlock do? How did you unlock that? Would you say this is an inner circle for
That's more than one question.
or that it's something like that? And then Mr. Cow Salisbury. How did you two met become dudes?
Hang on, we were dudes from birth, right? This is I think that was there. I think this thing was there from birth. But let's take this one question at a time because that's too many questions in one go. How did we meet?
So basically, they asked how did we meet? Did we meet?
Okay.
Something like that.
I'll mention that I first worked for a company called Red Wolf Airsoft, photographing guns, and then I got bored of that, and then ended up doing marketing, and then joined.
And then I joined as a product photographer.
But you were for the sister company doing video game consoles and stuff like that. Eventually, we started making videos. That is an idea. I think it must have been my idea to use videos for marketing. At first,
that time, nobody used YouTube for that.
No.
At that time, YouTube is all about like cats and dogs videos.
I didn't really want to be in the videos, so I kind of made videos of other people.
You only have your leg down.
I think we should have a separate video log. Guys, if you'd like to see it, a reaction video of us looking at some of our old clips.
Yeah.
But our first video together, we didn't actually show our face because I don't know. I wasn't exactly shy of the camera. I just didn't want to be talking about airsoft guns and people know, okay, you don't know shit about airsoft guns, which I didn't. I didn't really care for it.
We just care about making stupid videos from the beginning.
Yeah.
大家好，这是我的同事。
What was the worst gig you had?
Which one are you talking about?
Andy Lab. Or we just
we're
stopped
still
answering
on
his
that.
questions? Yeah.
I thought you said he asked too many questions.
Yes, he did. Okay, let's move on then.
Yeah, move on.
Too many minutes just on Andy Lab. Give these other guys a chance.
Yeah, Simon and Jane Renter.
What, same question?
Well, kind of the same. Like, how many times have you been kicked out while shooting video? And then Jane also asked, ever got into trouble with authority of overreacting security guard while photographing? Must have happened, but it's not anything major.
No, it's not like it's like...
We don't got locked up. But anyway, and the only thing happened to us is just security come to see what we doing. And you can't film here. And then we're like, okay, well, we just film somewhere else.
You know what? There was a time when I was filming in London, and of course I was with Tim and we were doing the CP thing, and we had this EVA 1, and then we shot on. There's a line on the pavement, and which was basically just a drain. We shot on one side, and this guy came out and said, "This is part of the shopping mall. Can you move away?" And I said, "So this if I cross this line, it's all right." And he said, "Yeah, but that's part of Westminster, the Council of Westminster, so you're not allowed to film there." So I thought, well, where can I film?
Usually we just move away because it's just not worth arguing with them. It's not a award-winning shot that you have to get. Then you should apply for permission. But it's just move away. Yeah. I mean, they're just doing their job.
Award-winning shot of a shopping mall. Next question. What would it take for you two to publish at least 3 videos a week?
3 videos a week? I mean, do you mean on our own channel or on BokeBros? I mean, in reality, we really need to earn enough to hire someone to edit for us or something like that. We can't just do 3 videos a week on top of our own channel, already quite busy.
I mean, who knows what's going to happen? Maybe we'll just think, okay, there's no point me doing videos for my own channel. We'll just concentrate here, or who knows? Maybe this will end up going tits up, and then we'll have 0 videos a week, which is kind of quite close to what we're doing in a minute. But there you go. Let's have some updates of our channel to kind of let you know what we're actually doing.
So I have just released one that's about a charger and a power supply from Sony L battery. So
that's cool.
Right after, that's really good, right? That's really cool, right? And then I just finished a review on a gimbal, and then I still have to shoot another Hong Kong travel photography episode before I leave for Filipino. And then I'm still reviewing another 360 camera. So you can see there's so many things just piling up.
I think I might be doing the same 360 camera as you. I'm doing a video on that. Gonna do a bit more talking about the full frame mirrorless thing, and then I've got a vlog from Tokyo. I know I'm not in Tokyo anymore, but BokeBros, the two BokeBros together. My earphones coming out. Thank you for watching again. If you are actually watching, who knows? But
well, of course they are already watching to hear you said thank you for watching.
But if they're not watching, then they're not watching, are they?
Yeah, exactly. So you don't have to say that.
So if you're not watching,
if they're not watching, they don't see that.
Well, that's for the people who are watching to know that I'm swearing at the people who are not watching.
You just let me do a lot of blurring.
You're just gonna have to kind of
I just
go crazy with the blurring.
I just blur this bit, the whole half of the frame altogether.
I'll get my penis out then. Oh no, then you still have to see it.
I don't want it. I don't want that footage.
That's weird. That's weird, isn't it?
It is.
Okay.
Don't.
Thanks for watching, BokeBros and sisters. Please subscribe, and we'll see you again next time. See you later. Goodbye.
From Kowloon.
Yes. Oh yes.
Actually, from Kowloon, not like last time in Digital Web that we pretend to be in Kowloon.
No.
Yeah. Anyway. Bye.
Bye.